Hello everyone and welcome back to my Black Ops 1 modding series. This is part 8 and today I'm gonna show you a little general thing about editing your sound files, how to insert your own sound files into the game. So for example, you want to change the player quotes to whatever you want. I'm gonna show you how to do that. I won't go into too much detail for like every file because those are a lot of voice lines and ambient sound and whatever. A little interesting fact is that you don't have to call your IW files some high number, so like IW underscore 48 or so. You can actually call this IW underscore and some text. Like I called mine IW underscore modded images and modded sound. So in that way you can organize your files a bit better. You can, for example, do IW underscore modded Kino or modded 5 and so on. So huge thanks to Bone Crushers again. He showed me that you can name it whatever you want as long as there's IW underscore in there. So yeah, thank you very much. So as an example, I'm gonna choose the Easter egg song on Kino der Toten. I'm gonna change the voice lines. So for example, if you collect the first rock, your character is gonna say a line that goes on to the third rock, and also a little voice line when you collect the when you collected all 3 rocks for the song, and yeah, where the Easter egg song is located. Okay, for the sound files, you have a lot of options. And since it's so much, I'm just gonna show you, for example, if you pick up the rock, the voice lines, and how to change the Easter egg song on Kino. But for everything else, it would take too long, so I'm just gonna show you where all the sound files are that you need for zombies. So the first one is IW19. So if you go back on sound, MUS, so music, and licensed, then you have Eminem. If I'm not mistaken, that was the Easter egg song on 5. And yeah, the next one is IW22, sound, music, zombie. There you have like the fire still sound, game over sound, Coca-Cola jingles, the 115 Easter egg song. That's the one we're gonna change later. Tron was Dead Ops Arcade. Yeah, I forgot what this was, but you can go through and yeah, dog round starts and round starts are in here too. You can go through and take a look, just listen through them. Next one is IW37 or whatever comes before it. So those are the DLC sounds. And again, music, zombie, and there you have the new Coca-Cola jingles like PhD, Stamina Up, and so on. Fire Sale, Moon. So some special sounds for Moon, and yeah. Next one is IW40. There you have, if you have the last DLC, you have the World of War sounds. So yeah, you can just go through. The next one is IW41. Again, World of War sounds. And the next ones are in the localized files. So like 1 and 2 you can skip. So those are for single player and multiplayer. I think IW3 you can skip that too. But let's start with IW4. English sound VAC scripted, and there you have the voice lines, some of the voice lines. So the announcer, Easter egg, and Pentagon announcer. So for 5. Yeah, sorry, Pentagon. Those are the voice lines for Pentagon. For 5. I'm sorry. And let's go to localized IW05. So you have one sound, but there's nothing important in there. And then English sound scripted. And there's theater, and it's structured well. So let's go to player 0. There you have all the voice lines. So what we are gonna change is vox underscore player underscore 0 underscore egg underscore was pedestal 0, 1, and 2. Not gonna play that because I think it's way too loud, but it's just when you collect the rock, your character's gonna say a voice line. And the next one is vox player 0 blah blah blah. Secret, where is it? There, secret 0. So that's what the voice line for when you collected the last rock. So just right at the start when the song plays. So we're gonna change that too. So I'm gonna show you now how to do that. See you in a second. A little addition. So if you want to insert this into your game, you have to follow the same structure as it is in the original. So if you go in here, like it's English, then you have to in an English folder in your IW file. Then there's a sound, so it's a sound folder, VAX, scripted, some theater, so it goes just along, and you can just throw in the files. So as I've noticed, so it didn't work for me as I was just throwing in the files. So you have to make the same for the structure as it's in the original. So for the conversion of your files, I recommend the VLC Media Player since it has a built-in conversion tool, and you need your file to be in a WAV format. So VLC is really good to use for that. The next thing, you need to go on Tom Crowley's website, scroll down until you find the sound tool, backup sound converter tool, and just press download. So the next step is just opening VLC Media Player or any conversion tool, go onto Media and Convert Save, and add your files. So just add your files. Just gonna add all of them since they are .mp3s. Convert and save, and choose the WAV format. Click on this wrench here. Then you can see it's just outputting audio, which we want. The video codec, you don't have to do anything. If this is checked, uncheck it. Go to audio codec and make the bitrate 128 kilobytes per second, kilobits, sorry, and the sample rate is 48,000 hertz. Then you can save this profile and just start. And you will see for every file you had, you have a .wav file. I'm just gonna take those and put it in the sound tool. So in the sound tool, you can just, you have to open the sound tool. It will look like this. And then just select your files and put them in here. If set up correctly, you can see BO converted extension. It will add an _BO. It has to be stream IWD file. And I don't think you have to change anything here, but if it helps, you can check what I have checked. And the converter directory, you can change that to another directory if you want, but you don't have to. So now you're ready to just rename your files how they should be, like vox _player_023, and insert them in your folder. I'm gonna copy them over and rename them how they should be. And yeah, see you in a minute. So now you can just drag your folder to your archive, and it should insert this in here, and back here. And for the Easter egg song on Kino, you have to create a folder called Sound, Music, Zombie, Theater, and there you have the 115 song. You can just insert it. Which one was it? Yeah, it was this one. So just insert it in here. Already done this, I think. And yes. So I will see you back in game.
Go turn on the power now.
So now that we're back in game, I'm gonna collect the rocks. Okay. So it's gonna loop over the file you inserted is shorter than the original one. Okay, the next one, about here, yeah. Okay, couldn't hear anything from there. Probably because it was too tired, too silent. I'm sorry for the abrupt ending in game, but I don't want to risk a copyright strike. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit shorter than I usually do, and I'm trying to make my videos shorter and a bit more interesting. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Yeah. Special thanks again to Bone Crushers. He's helping me out a lot while making these videos and yeah, looking into the files of Black Ops. And yeah, see you in the next one.